full time in Vancouver. Switzerland 1, Canada 1. I'm currently still watching the end of Bosnia versus Qatar, but Switzerland win 2-1 and cement themselves top of Group B. It was a pretty dead game, let's be honest. First half was in particularly really quiet. Not much happened in the first half. Then Ruben Vargas, straight from kickoff, put Switzerland 1-0 in front. Really good goal as well from Ruben Vargas. Fell to him and took it, well, like I said, really well to put Switzerland in front. Obviously, a draw, Switzerland would have won the group. A win, Switzerland would have won the group. The only way Canada would have won the group is obviously beating Switzerland, which they didn't. And then that man there again, there he is, Manzambi. What a goal, what a player. He's definitely one of the breakout stars in this tournament. Johan Manzambi made it 2-0 to Switzerland. Lovely little move, ended in a really good goal for Switzerland. Promise David scored with 14 minutes to go to try and make it nervy, try and put a bit of doubt into the Swiss team, but realistically Switzerland had it locked in for me. Granit Xhaka in midfield is just a joke. He just picks up everything, plays it off to someone else, picks the ball up, plays it out wide, and they deserve to win the group. Yeah, they got that shock result against Qatar on the opening game, drawing 1-1, but battered Bosnia 4-1, and Bosnia just looked average against them, and obviously they've just beaten the host nation in this group, Canada, to win the group. So 7 points out of 9, fair play to Switzerland. Canada, I actually think Canada on another day probably win that. The interchange in that front three, or the wide players in the front two, Larin and Jonathan David work so well together. Then the wingers, especially Buchanan, just offers that extra threat going forward. Ali Ahmed played quite well as well. But Switzerland top Group B, Canada finish second. If you'd have told a Canadian they were going to finish second and in a one-off game against Switzerland they could win the group, I don't know if they'd be happy with that. I don't know if they would take that personally. I don't know what their expectations were going into the tournament, in my opinion. But Switzerland 2, Canada 1. Overall, they're deserved winners. Not just for this game, but for the group itself. Deserved winners. They were better than Canada, and overall, out of the 3 games that they played, a lapse in concentration against Qatar, and they probably would have had all 9 points because they absolutely battered Qatar in that first game. But Switzerland 2, Canada 1.